All right, third time for today. Still trying to stay alive somehow because apparently you can't stay alive because YouTube likes. All right. So first things first. Organize this with a bunch of zip ties. Woo! So we need to organize all these cables basically. And I think the best way to do this is to bunch. So all the actual fan cables together to one. Let's put the pump here. So I'm going to grab the pump, unplug that for now. Wrap all this stuff up into one nice little ball over here. Like this. Jesus, we have a big ball. It is one big freaking whole thing. Oh, right there. All right, we're going to zip tie this. Not recommended, but I had to do it. All right. Now that we have them all bunched up into one, I'm going to cut them with side cutters. Snip. All right, there we go. And those I'll just put. Yeah, let's stick out way past the front panel, the back panel. So we'll just have to put it right there, I guess. There's no other way to put it. Yeah. Maybe I'll find like a permanent way to do this, but for now, that's what it's going. Life kind of sucks sometimes. You can't like it. So yeah. There we go. And I'm literally going to cut the zip tie I just put on there because I don't actually like to put that. Now I know I'm going to take this apart sometime in the near future, but at that point, that'll probably be longer than a year. So yeah, might as well. Yeah, that just shove it on the power supply in the basement. On the basement, just shove it on there. And this picture here. Oh, in there. All right. We're gonna create a little tiny little bundle right here, a little buffer kind of thing, or whatever you want to call it. A little tiny bundle up here. So basically, it's gonna go one way, the opposite way it needs to go. To get all the slack out, or at least just a bunch of the extra wiring out of the way. And then go back in the other direction, or it needs to go. And this is actually very smart if you don't know. If you don't watch any tutorials on how to cable manage, you're doing it all wrong. All right, here we go. Nice. And you have to snip it with some side cutters. Side cutters suck because they're super old, but yeah, just need to be sharp. Okay, flattened out. All right, bend that down so it's flat. And there we go. Now we have some room to cable manage. Our butt. And then we're just going to tuck this in right there. Take it in. Oh, tuck it in real nice. Boom, 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 boom. It's nicely in there. That'll fit flush. 11 on my knees today, apparently. I don't know what she's right by, but it's so nice. So now we're going to take the rest of the cables. We're going to scrunch them up. Getting them zip tie them down, obviously. Because this is greatness. All right. There we go. Not like how that did not stay flat. All right, once again, we're going to be cutting off the zip tie because I don't like the way it looks.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, shut up! That might just give me copyrighted. Oh, Jesus! And I have my stuff. Stuff just went everywhere. I won't be surprised if that gets freaking demonetized. Once again, there's always that one part in the stream of every video of mine that is boring, but yet it leaves in there. This is what it is. Cable management. Of course. You don't need to do it. If you want to at least look nice. I don't even have a glass panel in the back. I just have a normal back panel. But yet I do this because I don't know. Every time I look at it, I want to think, oh yeah, I did a pretty good job of that. So, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So now the rest, I am not going to zip tie down because, well, yeah. All right. All right. Finally, we can put the back panel back on, baby. Yeah. I think I'm missing. Let's double check here. No. Nope. All right. Oh. Nope, I'm not missing anything. Cool. All right. Here comes the difficult part now. You know, and why is the difficult part? Trying to get the back panel back on. Even though I cable managed this very nicely, still just likes to pop out. Yeah, like that. So, you know what I'm doing here? Actually, we're gonna have to put the candy out. All right, we are going to put in the tubing before we do anything else. There's a little bit of liquid in there. And paper towel. Put it on the zip pump fitting. There's a little bit in there, but not too much. But still, I don't want to leak on the back plate. That back plate is really nice. Once again, wrench time. Until you're out. There we go. Now we need to put the other one into our block. And that's all the fittings you get in there. And we just have to put the collars on. And the components. There we go. Tight. Now I'm gonna put in this one. This goes from the CP block to the pump. Put our collar O-ring on. O-ring. All right. This one is a little bit more difficult because the pump actually needs to go on first. Believe it or not, the pump needs to go on first. I bet you, nope, that's not even close to being level yet. Pipe was not even close to being level. Noob now. Why is that still being pushed back? There we go. All I need to do is push that little collar back some more. Now. All right, final tube. Now this tube is actually kind of special. This is the last one we did. We took 2 attempts at it. Reason is it was actually very difficult to do. Now the reason why this one was difficult is we had to get it not only left, like to match up, but to get level and parallel with this one going from the CP block to the reservoir. And from the CP block to rig. So collar. Actually, collars. Flush. Put the one on the radiator on first because this is the easier one. And the more difficult one to get on. You put on the pump first. All right. All right. So the reason we put these on. All right, we gotta get these backwards. The one on the pump is the one we do first. There we go. All right, apparently I was wrong. The one on the pump. I think that's. This is the pain in the butt part. I'm gonna screw some of these bad boys in because my fingers are super fat. And at the same time, there's got to be a way to do this. Uh-huh. Well, that's the problem. Not my problem. I wasn't square on the pump. Alright, fix it. I'm just gonna put this one on the radiator. Okay, now I know this isn't gonna leak. Well, I don't know that. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna put my back panel on first. And the reason why I did this, the piping before this, is because the back panel, I need to set it on something. I don't know when that pump flying around. This is, I really don't like this back panel. The way they did this with these sliding, the way it slides on. I really don't like that. But it was a nice case in general. Of course, there makes nice cases. I don't know, it's just me overloading this thing with so many freaking cables. I just get it. Yay, I got it. Woo! All right, that didn't take too long. You only have to lay on it, and but if you're not to it, you just don't have to put it on. You just have to put, most of the front part in, and then you can just slide it on there, the most part. And then we gotta get our Phillips, and it is time to fill the loop. Actually, I call it. I'm gonna fill my loop, my guys. My water cooling loop. Watch my stream. Time to fill the loop, my guys. The squeezy bottle. How come I used to pick boogers with like some sort of squeezy thing? Sure, yeah. All right. Okay, bye. Like now. Advertisement. Oh my god. I guys used to pick like my boogers with something like this. I'm like, it was like, it was nice. It was like, these guys are outside. They're like, there's like the big state trucks, but it's like, why are you guys here? You're unmarked. Seems to be some sort of cable line. I don't know. So I know this isn't hopefully going to leak. But I'm not going to take them chances with it leaking. I'm not going to take that chance of it leaking all over everything. So let's just under there. Yeah, just get it everywhere. Paper towels everywhere. Most likely it won't leak, but you can never be too safe. So this is T1000 liquid. It's Thermaltake stuff they include with it. I'm gonna have to get more of it. Shake before use. So this is like what it looks like. This is supposed to be clear though. So it's obviously got some wear on it, but I'll have to buy some more stuff with this. I'll have to buy some more of this because of the fact that this is only half the jar left, and I should probably get some more. Let's see. I can actually see who's in the thing. So I need to buy more of this. This is very important because you can't just put water in there or else you'll end up with corrosion. Because water does that. And another thing you want to do is you don't want to mix metals like an aluminum radiator. You don't want to mix with aluminum parts. And it still smells the same, just a little bit weird. So, got our little squeezy bottle. So for the most part, this thing is full now. And you just squeeze it in there like this. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Rookie mistake. I actually, well, so one thing to keep in mind is make sure that tube that you're squeezing out of stays in there. I need to clean up this. Holy cow. But one thing you don't want to do, run this pump dry. But there used to be a nozzle on this thing, but now there isn't. It's just straight up tube now. The reason for that, believe it or not, is because the actual nozzle that's on there, that used to be on there, actually popped off. And all right, so we got our reservoir mostly filled up. It's actually completely filled up. So now what we want to do, take our little squeezy bottle, pro tip here, we're going to fill it back up with T1000. And the reason for that is so that we can do the most bang for a buck. Or in this case, most fill for power on. So we're going to do a classic live fill. This. All right. So we're just going to insert the hose. Oh, yeah, get in there. There we go. Okay. Plug this bad boy in. For the first time in a week. Flip the switch. Turn it on. Where is it? I got a lot of it in there, actually. right. So now you can see there's water flowing through the tubes. And why did you just shut off? Oh, double boot. All right. Now you're basically just gonna let the bubbles out. And then we'll fill it up a little bit. So one thing that's coming up weird though is it's coming out with a host code error. So yeah, guys, that is CPU loop water cooling. Now from here, it's just letting the bubbles out, making sure that all the bubbles get out, and that's it. It's pretty boring. So yeah, seems simple as just let it sit now and let the bubbles rise up and out of the system, and then we're done. So I'll see you guys in the next one soon, I guess. I don't know. All right, end the stream. Yes. All right.